All right, who can read me number 1? Rembrandt, read me number 1 of today's lesson. We'll just say Tyska.
Class, half of the children went to art room. How many children went to the art room?
All right, we need a number sentence. So let's think. She has 20 children. Half of them went to the art room. How are we going to find that answer? How are we going to find the answer? We need a number sentence. We need a number sentence. You might know the answer, but I want to know, how did you get that answer? Well, first of all, how many children did she start with? 20. She started with 20 children. She started with 20 children. Well, how many went to the art room? How many children went to the art room? Elena, how many went to the art room? 10. So 10 left. How many children does she have left? Rembrandt? 10. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and write that. If I write it, you write it. And because we know what it is, we can write it. And because we don't have much space, instead of children, we'll just say kids. We'll just say kids. Children and kids are the same thing. Oh good, Ben's writing so beautifully. Rembrandt's writing beautifully. Jackson and Elena are writing beautifully. Yes, Amethyst. Oh no, you're going to skip the practice because that's your pass off. So just go to number 1. Oh good, Emmeline's working hard. Yes, Jaden. Okay, get out your colors and you may color in the appropriate answer shape. Okay, but we're not done. They, meaning these kids, these 10 kids that just left, they brought back 4 sets of paint each. Oh, big kids, we know what that means. When we hear that word each, we go, bing! I know what that means. I know what that means. How many sets of paint did they bring back all together? What type of problem do we have here? We heard the word each. Oh my goodness, Jackson, what type of problem do we have? A multiplication problem. All right, so let's write our number sentence. How many children went to the art room? All together, how many children went to the art room? 10. And Jackson told me we're going to be multiplying. 10 went to the art room. How many sets of paint did they bring back each? How many sets of paint? How many sets of paint? It says, raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many sets of paint? Rembrandt? 4. Oh, we know that. Cool. We know 10 4 times. We know 10 4 times. We know that trick. We could do that in our sleep. Emmeline, what is 10 4 times? Do you know? Oh, in just a minute. What is 10 4 times, Jackson? 40. So we're going to write 40 sets. We're going to write 40 sets. Yep. 40 sets of paint. Yes, Jaden?
Is it okay if I
You may use markers on that one. Yes, that is fine.
I didn't want to use a crayon just in case I messed that stuff.
Okay, there you go. All right, who can read me number 2? Who can read me number 2? Jackson, read me number 2.
Write 250 in explanation.
Expanded.
Expanded from form.
Form. Ooh, expanded form. We know expanded form. That means we're going to give each number its own column space. So I need 250 in expanded form. What is 250 in expanded form, Rembrandt?
200 plus sign. 500.
Ooh, 500?
Oh yeah,
50. Do I need to put the 0 that's in the ones column? Do I need to put the 0 that's in the ones column, Rembrandt?
No.
No, I don't need to put that one because there's nothing there. We already know that's nothing there. Oh, good. Sit down and read your book for a second, Emmeline. All right, Ben, read me number 3.
Draw a bar graph to show children's favorite multiplication facts.
All right, so here we have our chart with our information and then our bar graph that we're going to shade. So here we start with our times 2. How many children like times 2s? Rembrandt, how many children?
35.
35. Okay, so where's 35? I don't see a 35 written on your graph. Does that mean it's not there? Elena, what does it mean?
It's still there.
It's still there. Where is it?
It's right in the middle of 30 and 40.
It's right in the middle of 30 and 40. So you're going to draw a line and you're going to shade up to that 35. Raise your hand if you need help. Make sure you're in the right column. Don't shade an empty space column. Make sure you're on number 2. Don't shade an empty space column. Nice, Ben. That's looking good. Okay, that's right. So where's 35? Is 35 in between 40 and 50? Or is right there? Oh, but look. That's an empty space column. We got to make sure it's in our... We got to make sure it's in there. Go sit down. Yes, that's a kite. Let's see, Elena. Oh, good. She drew her on line. Nope, we're just going to use our pencils today. Nice, Ben. Look at that. He's shading beautifully and carefully. All right, so let's go to the next one on our chart. Rembrandt, what's the next number we're looking for?
4.
And how many people liked their 4s?
18.
18. Oh, but wait, I don't see an 18 written on your chart. Does that mean it doesn't exist?
Found it.
Does that mean it doesn't exist?
No.
No, say it's still there. What number is 18 closest to? What tens number is 18 closest to? Rembrandt? 20. So we're going to get really close to 20. Are we going to touch it?
No.
No, don't touch the 20. Just get as close as you can, but don't touch. Yes, Jaden? Oh, that's okay. No worries. It's all good. Beautiful. Okay, Ben, what's the last thing we're going to look for?
42.
42 for 7s. Wow, 42 children loved their 7s. We love our 7s, don't we?
There are 2.
We love counting by 7s. Whoa. 42. Oh, once again, I don't see 42 written. Does that mean it's not there, Rembrandt?
No, it is.
It is there. All right, let's think 42. What tens number is 42 closest to?
Oh, I see.
Ooh, Jackson, what tens number is 42 closest to?
Like closest to 40?
It's closest to 40. So, are we going to go to 40?
Wow.
Yes. Are we going to go a little bit above 40?
Yes.
Are we going to go in the exact middle of 40 and 50?
No.
No, say that's too far. We're going to get it as close as possible. Big kids, let's teach Ben how we say that. Say as close as possible.
As close as possible.
That's right, as close as possible. All right, so we still have one more part to answer. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. How many more children chose multiplying by 7 than multiplying by 2? So we're going to look at our 7s, and we're going to look at our 2s. And we're going to think, what is, my marker will work, 42 minus 35. All right, let's look. 42 minus 35. Okay, we have to start in our ones column. What is 2 minus 5? Oh, think. Don't get tricked, Rembrandt. What is 2 minus 5?
Easy, 3.
Oh, think, don't get tricked. Think, don't get tricked. Elena, what is 2 minus? We can't do it. We can't take 5 away from 2. We can't take 5 away from 2. That won't work. Hold up 2 fingers. Show me, hold up 2 fingers. Take 5 away.
We can't.
You can't do that. Say, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I have to subtract, so what can I do to make that 2 work? What am I gonna do, Jackson? I borrow from my 4. So all together, say, I cross off my 4.
I cross off my 4.
Thanks, Rembrandt, and make it a
3.
Well, what happens to the 1 that I borrowed from that number 4? What happens to that 1? Amethyst? I put it by the 2. This is the only time when we do math that this number is going to share a column. So now we can do that. So now it says 12 minus 5. Oh, we can do that now. We can take 5 away from 12. What is 12 minus 5? Or we could say, what is 5 and 12 more? Remember it? 7. And what is 3 minus 3? What is 3 minus 3? Emmeline?
3.
Oh, you have 3. You took 3 away. Now you have 0. Nothing. Yeah. So how many more children chose multiplying by 7s? How many more children chose multiplying by 7s? Rembrandt? 7. How funny is that? Okay. Now here we have a compass. We're going to fill it in. I'm going to draw a compass up here, parents, so everyone can see. What direction goes right at the top of my compass? It's already written there for you. It's labeled.
North.
It's labeled. Jackson, really loud.
North.
North. North is already written. What direction is exactly opposite of north? Ben?
South.
South. So what cardinal, that means main, what cardinal direction goes right here? Oh, think of our rhyme. Never eat soggy waffles. Ew, gross. Never eat soggy waffles. What direction goes right here, Rembrandt?
East.
East. East. Never eat soggy what? What direction goes right there, Jackson?
West.
West. Oh, but we've got some in-between directions because is everything exactly north or exactly south or exactly east or exactly west?
Nah.
No, we've got some in-between directions. What direction goes right here? It's easy. It tells you exactly what direction that is. Rembrandt?
Northeast.
Northeast. That's called northeast. Well, that was pretty easy. So if this is northeast, then what is this direction right here? Ben?
Southeast.
Southeast. Ooh, and let's think. If this is northeast, then what's this direction right here in the middle? Emmeline, you want to take a shot? Start with our big one.
Northwest.
Northwest. And if this one's northwest, then this one down here obviously must be what, Rembrandt?
Southwest.
Southwest. Excellent job. And parents, this last one is the exact same that we did from our previous video on our line lesson. Have your child write down all those numbers, make sure they're lining up their decimal points. That's extraordinarily important. And then they're going to write it in words right here on this line as if they would on a check.